Our guest today is U17 US World Cup veteran, a player for Holstein Kiel's U19, Mexican American prodigy, and only the same height as Virgil van Dijk. It's the one and only Nico Carrera. Nico, welcome.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm really excited.
Yeah, of course. This is actually the first interview that we have with a professional player. So you have big boots to fill, or maybe no boots at all. So whatever you do, absolutely, we'll love it. Yeah. All right, so let's get started here. So your youth career began at Pachuca, then at Dallas Academy, and a brief stint at USL League One side, North Texas SC. How have you learned from these different soccer cultures, and how has it made you grow as a player?
No, well, I've definitely been very blessed to be able to play at the top academies in North America. I think Pachuca is is the top academy in all of Mexico and one of the top academies in North America. And of course, I believe that FC Dallas is the best academy in the USA. So I've been very blessed to have the opportunity to be a part of these two programs. I've learned quite a lot. Before I got to Pachuca, I was never really in the academy scene. I was always just playing club, and when I got there, my level was shot straight up. The way that they supported me, the way that they taught me, and they began to build me as a player, really helped me a lot and pushed me to the success that I've achieved now. After Pachuca, spending there 1 year, spending 3 years with FC Dallas. I mean, the coaches in FC Dallas, Mikey Varas, Luchi Gonzalez, who both of them are in with the first team. Also Peter Luchin, who I see more as a mentor to me. They all forged me into the player I am today. They've really they put in a lot of time with me. They've really helped me in many ways on the field and off the field. So I've been very blessed to have these opportunities. I've been very blessed to be a part of two great programs. They have treated me very well, and it's just been quite an honor. I've enjoyed every single day that I've had with both organizations. Living by myself in Pachuca, going back to my hometown where I was born, seeing my old friends playing for my hometown club. That was quite the dream that I had as a little kid, and to be able to be a part of their academy for 1 year was really meant a lot for me. And to play in Dallas again, be with my family again, play in the same club as my brother, go to trainings together, and rise up in the ranks there was also something that I've been very fortunate to do.
Awesome. Yeah. So you mentioned how there may have been the sort of shift where you realized that I am maybe at a level I didn't think I was before, at a higher. At Pachuca, maybe this was, you had been playing club before. When sort of was that shift where you were playing in the Pachuca Academy and then you realized that maybe I could be something?
Well, I think I've got to thank my dad for this, because he always believed in me, even when other people would say didn't believe in me that much, because there was some people, and there still is some people like that. So my dad really was someone who helped me a lot with that. He always made me believe, because I not all the time that I believed that I could be as good as I am. I have no doubt about that now. But when I was younger, of course, there was times of doubt. But my father always helped me stay up, and that's something that I'm very appreciated that he did. He pushed me to be the person and player I am today. And so it really started before Pachuca. It started at a program that I went to, All State Sonia Alianza, which is something that helps young Hispanics, or really anyone in the United States, get an opportunity to be seen by academy coaches, be seen from Mexico and USA. I went there as a 14-year-old, not knowing what it was. My dad drove me there. We went to El Paso. We did a little road trip there, and I got there, and there was thousands of kids there, and I was one of the youngest ones. I was the youngest one. If I was very, very young. I was 14 years old going against 16-year-old. And I really went in there with no expectations. I didn't know what the program was. I didn't know what it could do to me, what it could do for me. And I went there, and I ended up not winning there, but I ended up getting invited to the nationals, which is what they're called, where you get opportunity to go and be seen by more coaches. And when I got there, I played again 2 games in front of many coaches. I was the youngest player there. I got an opportunity. I got at the end of the nationals, I got invited by 12 different academies to join the academies, and that was when it just started to change little by little. That was when
Right.
I was like, oh, I could be something. This, it's starting to trend upward. and that was like when everything changed. And when I got to Pachuca, the level was just on another level. The
Mm.
level was just amazing. I was like, wow, this is something new. This is something else, and it really helped me improve. And I think when I started to become a starter with when I was with Pachuca, I even got to captain the team one time. That was something that I was like, I started to push myself more, started to believe in myself more, and all that. See, okay, I could be something, like I will be something. Not because I always had this. I always knew that I was gonna make it, but I didn't. I just didn't know how much I could do,
Mm.
but little by little it started to change. Now I don't set limits for myself. I'm not going to set a limit for myself. To me, I can do everything and anything, and that's something that started to change when I was 14 years old.
Well, of course, your father's belief would pay off. In 2019, you traveled with the U.S. under-17s to the U17 World Cup in Brazil. This was a team featuring Gio Reyna, Gianluca Busio, Joe Scally, Chituro Dunze, among others. You came into the side for a suspended Tavon Gray on match day 2 and would help your team to the only clean sheet of the state's campaign. Even though the U.S. crashed out just a point in their 3 games, how was this experience of traveling with the squad to a major tournament in Brazil? Were you struggling to battle off the giant locusts or basking in the leadership of manager Rafael Wicki?
Well, that opportunity was it was life changing. I as a kid, you always dreamed about being in opportunities like that, and having the ability to go and complete one of the dreams of mine, which one of the dreams since I was little was to represent a nation at the World Cup, and I got the opportunity to represent the U.S. At the U17 World Cup. That was just surreal for me to be out in that stadium, see my family, wear the U.S. crest, have my back name on that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Have not only represent one team but represent a whole nation. That was something that was surreal, that I will forever be grateful for Rafael Wicki for giving me that confidence, because I came into that national team really late. I was only there for the last 2 camps, and for him to give me that confidence to go with them and travel and play, start against Japan, that was something that I'm very grateful for. I'm very honored to have represented the U.S. at that level, and I hope to keep on representing at a higher level, whether it be with U.S. or Mexico.
Right. It's certainly every kid's dream to see yourself on that pitch under the stars, under the lights. How was the squad bond? Was it hard to deal with the loss together, or was it a constant slumber party in Nico's room?
No, 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 nothing at all like that. Nothing at all like that. It was nobody likes losing, but losing at the World Cup, it just hits a little different.
Yeah.
I remember after we lost 4-1 or 4-0 against Netherlands. I remember it was just I went over to the sidelines, I hopped the fence, and right as I hugged my dad, it just all tears came out. And it wasn't only for me, it was for the whole team, the whole organization, all the coaches, everyone, the kit manager, from the doctor to kit manager to the head coach, to all the players. It was just that sense of loss. It was some very hard times, I think, for all the players, to have to go home knowing you lost like that. You want, because everyone thought we could do more. We thought we could do more. It was just disappointing in general. But it is what it is. Things happen like that, and you have to move on. You have to be better. But but it was definitely tough. It was definitely something that nobody wanted. It was just a tough time. But overall, the experience was something that, yeah, I wouldn't change for anything in the world.
Did you make any friends in the lineup? Do you keep in contact with the guys?
Yeah, I keep in contact with some of the guys. Yeah, not all, but I'm chill. We're all chill with everyone, but I'm a little closer to others than some, and they're all the guys there are just top notch guys.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them, they're amazing guys, and I'm so happy to see every single one of them doing great things in their career. Gianluca Busio scored a goal and an assist yesterday.
That's right.
Yeah. Gio Reyna, I mean, he's starting with Borussia.
That's right.
All that, yeah. Chituro Dunze got his first national team call.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to see all these different players. succeed in their careers. For every single one of those guys, we have a bond that will never be broken. Something we all share that experience together, and nothing can change that. But I'm just happy for all the guys that are doing great things in their careers.
Yeah, there are certainly a lot of American guys in the Bundesliga. Are you in a group chat of the Bundesliga boys?
We don't have a group chat, but we definitely keep.
You need to make one for sure.
We'll see what happens, but yeah, keep in touch with Brian Cahill, Kobe, and
right.
Adam.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, it's really nice.
Well, of course, you still have the big choice to make that I'm sure you eventually will for your representation of either Mexico or America. How has your Mexican Americanness impacted your play and attitude towards the game? Have you acquired a multi-perspective look and a blend of culture for your game?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think the part of me that was raised in Mexico, I've got that. I've got a little bit of the Hispanic play in me mixed in with the American discipline, American culture. Also, it's a mix of the Mexican and American culture combined. I think that's helped me. That helps me as a player to have both sides, both perspectives, the American and the Mexican, and combined, take the best out of both and make it into one. I think that's something that I'm very grateful to have the opportunity. I mean, I've played in Mexico, I've played in the U.S., I've represented both nations at the international level. To see both sides, I take the best from both and make it all into one. It's something that I think really helps me as a player and as a person. It's definitely really nice. And regarding the decision, that's a decision I will make later. It's not a focus of mine right now. Right now, I'm focused on giving my best to the club that I'm at, which is Holstein Kiel. They've put in a lot of trust in me. They've given me a lot of love. And so I'm just trying to give them back. I'm trying to do my best on the field and off the field. So right now, I'm not really focused on the international play. I'm focused on the club play and doing my best here so I can keep on climbing up in the ranks. And later on, when everything comes at its right time, when that time comes, I will make the decision again right now. But right now, I'm happy with the US. They're a great organization, and the way that they're doing things is incredible to see.
Yeah, certainly, it's super exciting to see a lot of those young guys get on the field. The only thing that's necessary with that is to actually start getting some wins. Hopefully,
yeah, but it'll come. It'll come with
trust in the organization. I agree. Right. So, speaking of Holstein Kiel, so amidst the pandemic in July 2020, you got your big move from the FC Dallas Academy to Holstein Kiel. For those unfamiliar with the club, Holstein plays in the second division of Germany, the Zweite Bundesliga. Die Storche, or the Storks, have progressed incredibly for the past 2 decades to go from a mid-table third division side to a team clawing for Bundesliga football. In 2017-18, the team fell short in the promotion playoffs versus Wolfsburg. Today, however, they maintain their status as a capable team in the Zweite Bundesliga. And since your move in July, you've started all 4 games for Holstein Kiel's U19 campaign, including a win in the Junior DFB Pokal. So how are you gelling in with the squad?
No, it's been amazing. It's always been a dream of mine to play in Europe and to have the opportunity. I'm very blessed, and I'm very grateful for the club to open the doors for me. Since the minute I stepped here, they've treated me very right. I felt at home. They have done their best, and without a doubt, it's very good. When I stepped in with the U19s, they treated me like family straight away. All my teammates, the coaches, they've been very considerate of me, and I've learned a lot. They've helped me grow as a player and as a person, and it's just amazing here. It's as a life experience to live by myself in Europe at 18 years old. That in itself is quite a blessing. I love every second. I'm very grateful for every second that I'm here. And on the soccer side of things, playing the U19 Bundesliga is a really, really high level, without a doubt. To be able to start all 4 games, have the coach trust me the way that he does, and all that, and even be one of the captains of the team. That's something that I feel very grateful for all my teammates and all the coaches who have given me that trust to do that for the team and for the club.
Yeah, certainly. The team actually has, you're only, I believe, one of 2 non-German players on the U19 squad, correct?
I'm the only one that's 100% not German.
Right, yeah.
In their whole history, I'm the first North American transfer for the academy.
Interesting.
They've had one American goalkeeper play, so I'd
Oh,
be the second American to be a part of that club. But what's it called? It's definitely this isn't a club with many foreigners. You could say with direct foreigners, and but it's a family club. It's a club that is doing things right. It's a club that I think maybe this year and hopefully in next year's can be at the top flight in the first Bundesliga. They're doing definitely things right. The head coach for the first team is 32 years old. That says a lot about
yeah.
the organization. Of the way that they're doing things, the way that they want to play. If you look at the way that they play on the TV, it's incredible. It's a beautiful type of soccer, and I feel very blessed and lucky to be here.
Yeah, I definitely agree. The Germans have this incredible movement of ever since 2014. It's all about been the youth players, youth coaches. Julian Nagelsmann doing great things at RB Leipzig, and
Yeah.
things of that sort. Young Americans coming through in the Bundesliga. Weston McKennie, Christian Pulisic, of course, Gio Reyna. In an interview with Jimmy Conrad, you were speaking with him at the very beginning of your time at Kiel, about how you still had a lot of work to do to get to that next level and potentially the U23s and the first team. I'm sure you're continuing to work hard. How has the communication been between you and the club? Is there that direct plan of you getting to the first team, or is it just continuing to go full throttle until you get that chance?
Oh well, no matter if it's I still have a lot of work to do.
Right.
I am a great player, but I'm only 18 years old. There's I still have a lot of work to do. Every day I want to improve to be the best player that I can be, to reach my full potential, which is my goal, and to give my best to the club on and off the field. I felt a lot of love from this club, a lot of support from the club. I've trained with the U23s already, so I feel like I have a very it's going very well here at the club. The support that I feel very supported by the club, which is something that is very important to me. They've made it very clear, and that's something that is one of the reasons why I feel so happy to be here. Feel very blessed. I think of course, as a player, I need to keep on getting better on and off the field. On the physical side of things, on the soccer side of things, like there's always going to be things to improve, no matter how good, how old I am. So that's something that I need to focus on right now. I need to grind as hard as I can to reach my full potential. I need to do everything in my control that is possible, so I can be the best player I can be, so I can reach my goal, so I can reach the next level. So it's a mix of both. It's a mix of me giving my best for the club and for myself, so I can get the next opportunities with the support of the club.
Yeah, certainly. So, yeah, right. In Germany, you're the one of kind. It's a whole different world in terms of football. The culture is just something else. How have you experienced that in terms of course, we can't have fans yet in the league, but are for the games. But Europe breathes soccer.
Yeah, yeah.
Mexico as well.
Everywhere I go here, everything's about soccer.
Right.
I walk around the city with my Holstein clothes. And everyone, I've had people come up to me, things like that. I've been there's very few times, but I've been recognized by a few people. What's it called? It's something that is that's it's just incredible to see, because everyone lives, breathes soccer, whether they play it or not.
Right.
And when the season started, and there before the corona got worse, there could be fans at our games. There would be a lot of people. I remember my first friendly, it was against Oberliga team, from five division team, from fifth division team, and I was surprised at how many people came to watch that game. Even though it was just a friendly, it was more than any of the games that I've played in the US with the FC Dallas Academy. It was just crazy to see.
Yeah, it's a different animal altogether. In the US, you have your people raving about American football, but in Europe, Germany, it's just everywhere. And sometimes you would think it gets too much, but it's not, right?
There can never be enough. There can never be enough.
Have you taken your first selfie with the fan?
Yes, I've taken Order to
Nice.
yes.
That's good to hear. So, moving forwards, let's talk Team Carrera. So you have two younger brothers, Antonio, who's a goalkeeper growing in statue, playing for your academy as well, Dallas Academy.
Yeah.
Juanito, an aspiring esport professional. Your sister Ana, who plays for Sting Royal, a club that's part of the first and oldest all-girl soccer club in the country. And your parents, of course, your family bleeds football. How has the support of your family been in this transition, and I guess throughout your career also?
Well, I gotta tell you, soccer wasn't a big thing in our family before
Mm,
we started to play it as kids. You know, my dad watched soccer. He loved soccer, but he wasn't that big a fanatic.
mm,
My mom really never really watched that much soccer either. You know, it was not until I started to play when I was little that we started to grow into the soccer. And when my dad started to see, I had something special, he started to push us more. And then my other brother Antonio came, and he see that he could play also very well, and he's doing very well, and he's going to do some big things very soon, without a doubt.
mm,
Who I mean, he's taller than me now, and technically he could play on the field. It's just crazy to see. And then we also have my sister, who also plays very well, a very similar style of soccer to me.
mm,
And then Juanito, little brother, who's also very well. He's a very good goalkeeper.
mm,
What's it called? So as the years go on, and my dad started to see that we all, especially starting with me and my brother, that we could be something in the world of soccer. He started to push us, he started to help us, he started getting more into it. My mom also, so many times that my mom drove me and my brother 45 minutes to practice when we lived in Minnesota. It was a 45-minute drive in the snow to a training that's only 1 hour, and just constantly like that.
mm,
In the quarantine, I would do this training with a online coach from Mexico
mm,
to help me with my athletic ability, and my mom would come out with me to the track just to
mm,
record videos for me, whether it be raining, whether it's cold, whether or not. And they're both my parents have always just been there for every one of us to help us, support us, to be our the best that we can be on and off the field. And now let me tell you about Team Carrera. Team
mm,
Carrera is a brand that we are trying to start, that represents the whole family as us, that represents the values that we hold as a family, and we are gonna in the coming time we're gonna start to share that with the world. We're starting to come up with our own little brand, which will be named Team Carrera. We've got the logo and everything, and we're gonna try to show what our family's about to the whole world and give back to everyone. That is a that's gonna be what we're gonna try to achieve with the brand. Show the world who we are, the values that we hold, and give back to the world, help the world be a better place. And it's something it's an exciting project that we're working together as a family. It's definitely brought us closer together. We've got my sister doing different things here, my brother's doing different things here, I'm doing different things, my dad's doing some things, my mom's doing some things. It's something that's very exciting, something that you will see more about, hopefully, and
mm.
hopefully one day it'll be
Yeah,
something that.
yeah. I've checked out your YouTube channel, Team Carrera. It's super cool. You've got your esports content, your FIFA. You have your highlights on Jimmy Conrad. You
Let
know,
me tell you, Antonio, that guy, he's good enough to be a pro
oh,
FIFA
I
player.
said 27-3 for FIFA. That's foot champs. That's super good. Amazing.
He's crazy. He's crazy. He's a crazy player on and off the field, on
Um,
FIFA and then
right.
on the field too.
I'm looking forward to him being the first esport and regular sport champion, and then eventually all four of you starting for the U.S. national team, of course.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see
Um,
in the
although
future.
I'm not sure how we can fit in those two goalkeepers, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So how has been that transition? You've gone all your life from living with Team Carrera, your family, and now you're living alone. Players like Gio Reyna have talked about the struggles of being home alone, having to call your family. Yet you're gelling in a squad. You're hopefully making friends, and your life revolving around soccer. Are there things you miss? Maybe you have less time for free time, less foot champs games that you can get in, or is it that knowledge that you're committing yourself to the beautiful game, and you can think about your 18 years old when you're later?
Well, Well, first of all, it's definitely hard to be away from your
Yeah.
family. Every kid knows, but at some point in life, it's gonna happen, and I gotta be so thankful for the way that I was raised, for the mentality and the love that my family has instilled in me, uh, from that my parents have instilled in me since I was little, and the way that my family supports me, not only my brothers and sisters and my parents, but also my uncles, my grandparents. They support me every step of the way, whether it be big, whether it be small. They're always there. Not only my parents and my siblings, but my whole family is behind me, and that's something that I feel on both sides, my mom and my dad. That's something that I just feel very blessed to have,
Hmm.
all their support, all their love. There's definitely been some days where it's not the easiest, and their support and their love is what makes everything just better. I not a day goes by where they don't call me. Every single day I think I've been here, my mom texts me, good morning, how are you doing, I love you. Every single day there's that these little things are things that just help me stay up, help me stay happy. They've definitely supported me every step of the way, without a doubt. Not only here, but when I was in Dallas, when I was in Mexico, they've always given me everything that I needed to succeed. They've always given me all the support, all the love that I need, and it's something that, I can say for me and all my siblings, that we are very grateful to have, because I know not everyone has the ability to have that, sadly. And for us to have that, we do not take that for granted. We know it's something that is rare, and I'm just overall just very grateful for my family, grateful for the way that they raised me, and grateful for all the support that they give me while I'm here, and that they gave for my brothers also. It's not only me, I got two other brothers and one sister. All the support that they give them to them is just incredible. The way that we all come together, as one is amazing. It's very beautiful. But I definitely do miss my mom's cooking, my mom's cleaning also. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I've never done so much cleaning in my life, so much cooking. But it's definitely part of it, and I'm
Right.
very
Part of
very
growing up. Yep. Hmm.
yeah, and I'm very thankful for all the good times that I have, but I'm also very thankful for all the hard times that I have here, because these hard times are what make the good times that much better. They're what help you grow, and so that's something that's the way that I see it, and that's the way that it's been. But soon I'll be back home with them, uh, and we'll get to see us soon again, and I'm very excited.
I'm excited for you for that to your coming home party, I'm sure. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, you have of course your family and you have a new family. The group of guys. Are you getting close to some of your friends, your
Yeah,
players?
I'm very close to a lot of the players. I've made friends outside of soccer too. The way, as I've said, the club has been very welcoming of me. They've been very considerate of me. Since the moment I came here, they've treated me right in every possible way that you can think. They've given me all the support, everything that I've needed. So I'm very grateful for all the things that they have done for me. I'm gonna look to pay it back for them on the field,
Right.
without a doubt. And maybe pay it back with some money one day when they sell me for millions.
Of course.
Well,
Yeah. With that.
uh,
With that.
but yeah, my teammates. I live with one of my teammates, and I think
Mm.
he has been the most helpful of them all. It's definitely been nice to have such a welcoming team that they feel like family already.
It's fantastic to hear. And how's your Deutsch?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, man. I can go and do all the basic things without a problem. I can go to a
There you go.
restaurant and order things, no
Nice.
problem. I can ask different questions, but once you start talking to me in detail, and really, really fast, that's when I start to get a little,
Yes.
a little,
Right.
a little lost. But we try our best. It's definitely been something that my mom's wanted me to do, which is learn a third language.
Mm.
So it's definitely something that I've been doing right now, and I would love to learn a third language. So we're working on that, but just ask me that question in 6 months, and hopefully I'll have a better answer.
I'm sure. I'm sure. You know, delving into the culture, it just it just makes it so much realer, to learn a new language. But I'm sure it's very exciting, very cool, right? To learn something new. Exactly. Besides football, what else do you look forward to in your time off now? Is it the latest Travis Scott music and drops, some good German sausage, or maybe even the odd Victor Royale?
If I'm being honest, it's FIFA, man.
Yeah.
Because my little brother, the 11-year-old, he's been beating me.
Oh no.
And I can't have my little brother, the 11-year-old,
Oh, no.
talking smack to me. He like, I've accepted my other brother, like I can't beat him right now,
Right.
But this other one, I gotta make sure he knows who's his older brother. Right now, it doesn't feel like that.
Yeah.
But I've been playing a lot of FIFA, without a doubt. I'm definitely getting better. We're getting to the golds. We're getting to the golds.
Cool. Yeah, I'm still struggling. The most I can get for now is maybe silver 1, and then I sort of just max out. But we'll see.
No, we'll see what happens. But really, FIFA is really the biggest thing. I really enjoy cooking, whether you think or not.
Oh, cool.
I've gotten into it. I'm trying to learn some more things, but and reading also. Reading is something that's really helped keep my mind at fresh and all that. There's this one book who I know, Griffin Yao, another U17 national team who I played with. He's also read it, which is called Relentless by Tim S. Grover, Kobe Bryant's trainer. It's a book that I really enjoy. I've really enjoyed reading. Right now, I'm reading another one, which is Leading with Gratitude. It's its name, and it's I really enjoy reading these types of books and keeping my mind fresh. But other than that, that's really all.
I have a book suggestion for you. You need to read Zlatan's autobiography. It's fantastic.
Zlatan's autobiography.
Yeah. I am Zlatan. That's pretty simple. Yeah. Soccer. Yeah. Reading it's a lost art at this point. Reading novels, reading books, but those who do read have a future. I'm sure of it. Nico, I wish you the best of your luck in your career, though I'm sure you won't need it. You're surely a player destined for big things, and I'm here for it. I'd be happy to have you come on for a future episode if you're able, if you want to. No worries, no pressure.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah,
I've been very happy.
Awesome.
I've been very happy.
Thank you. Cool. Nico.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
And, I say you for this being your first interview with a player. You did a really good job.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got that little thing that you can do.
Cool. Right. I have my handle. All right. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to our listeners. Squad out.